States, and it is for the progress of Nigeria. In a democracy, it's about the people. So, and the people have decided to collapse themselves from PDP to APC and all of that stuff. They had more to say. I just wanted you to see the face of the former secretary to the government of Nigeria. Very powerful position. The former Senate president of Nigeria, another powerful position, but he's not looking for a job now, right? Now, here is that part where Uzodimba is talking about, why are you protesting? Like, you don't, like, what? Tifnumbu is doing the greatest work. He said they now have a country. Under Tifnumbu, you now have a country. The criminals now have their country. And the problem and the challenges they are facing is you that is always complaining and complaining. These guys now have the country of their dream, where criminals are in charge. And Tifnumbu, the drug lord, the former drug, I don't even know if I should be using former, a drug trafficker, drug runner with his wife, and then shitty man, a terrorist. They are the number one, number two in charge of Nigeria. Hopeless Uzodimba, a career fraudster, Maurice Ibekwe's apprentice. Hopeless Uzodimba is now, the Supreme Court governor of Owerri. He said, we now have a country. Of course they do. They now have a country. Bro, say something, please.
Now, guys, listen very carefully. If you are a Nigerian and you are living in the diaspora, whether you're living in America, Asia, South America, Europe, England, UK, wherever you are across the world, this is a call for all patriotic Nigerians in the diaspora. You still believe in this nation. The truth is this: what is happening in Nigeria is going to bite you wherever you are across the world. As long as you're a black man and as long as you're a Nigerian, what is going on in Nigeria is going to affect you one way or the other, directly or indirectly. Even if it's not affecting you that much, your family is still here. So this is me calling on all Nigerians across the world. We have more than 100,000 of you across the world. So we want you to start protesting. The End Bad Governance, as you know, is coming in on the 1st of August. So if you are in Nigeria, and begin to march to the consulate of your country, wherever you are across the world. You need to protest alongside us. We need all the voice that we can get. We need all the support that we can get. So this is a call. Make sure you share this video. Share it to all the guys in the diaspora. As Nigerians, we are one country. We are one people.
I'm coming back to you, bro. Don't worry. I just found the clip of this guy, this nuisance. Again, like I said, it is your right to say you want to protest. It is your right to say you don't want to join. Don't fight anybody if they say they are not. And don't fight anybody if they say they will. This clown.
Protest Ileko. Protest Ileko. We are not protesting Lagos. Please, let's give Mr. President more chance to fix this country. Please, don't be shocked. Please, don't be shocked. I know that it's not easy. Things are getting expensive. That what we want, what we left it. Please, sorry for my bad English. Mr. President, please just look out for the food. Food stuff, everything is expensive. For the poor people, let them to breathe. Just help us and work on that. The food stuff is too expensive. Please, Mr. President. But we are not protesting Lagos. Protesting Lagos because some other people, they want to just use it to against this government. So all youth, wise up. Let's pray for better Nigeria. Let's support Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed. Protest Lagos. And don't forget, our governor is trying in Lagos as well. Please. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyámà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí. Ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyámà.
Meanwhile, in northern Nigeria, Àwa aláàgó ti wọjà lọ pé ọmọ ìlọgẹrẹ di zanga zanga. If you hear the zanga zanga, be mapushi zanga zanga, you have no idea. No be social media that they take mobilize. So, Baba, aláàgó ńlá go ní nọ́ọ̀tì báyìí.
Wa dama ta same ku yau saura kwana hudu. Yau saura kwana hudu. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Maza da mata, manya da yara, tsofaffi, ku fito zanga-zanga. Dama ta same ku. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Ina waɗanda aka yi kidnapping ɗin 'yan uwansu. Yau dama ta same ku. Ku fito zanga-zanga domin kawar da mugayen azzaluman shugabanni. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Ku fito zanga-zanga. Yau saura kwana hudu. Yau saura kwana hudu. Ku fito zanga-zanga.
Ni 'yan sa'ano ilari fito, ga sakon mu fito zanga-zanga.
Domin mu sami
Na ce mu fito zanga-zanga.
mu fito zanga-zanga.
Kai ma ka fito zanga-zanga.
Domin mu sami
Ke ma ki fito zanga-zanga.
mu fito zanga-zanga.
Kowa ya fito zanga-zanga.
Domin mu sami
Neman yanci za mu yi bahanga.
Baba lyrics. Yeah? Yes, they are living. And if you see any of them around, they are probably fine-tuning how they are going to get their own dollars to run away from Nigeria. If you are not protesting, nobody is going to force you to. Afenifere support this. Stamp.
Are you supporting? Are you going
Yes,
to
we
go out
support.
Okay,
Yes, we
great.
support.
So that's a clear
Yes,
statement.
yes.
You support. Now, in saying that, what are some of the things? Because what they've said is that if you are protesting, number one, the government has said that it might lead to anarchy, right? Are you concerned about that? Number two is that there are no clearly who is the leader of this protest. What are your maybe 3 points, 4 point, 5 point agenda that you're agitating for, and what would response? Or
We are
success look
not
like for you?
agitating, but we understand that there's a protest coming up.
Okay.
And we understand that it's due to the hunger in the land.
Yes.
And we are cautioning that, look, we don't want any violence. Okay. But we don't know the leaders or, you understand?
But you're supporting the protest?
Yes, we support.
All right, so you go out.
People to.
All right. Okay, all right, that's fair enough.
I mean, you've made clear that you are in support of the protests themselves and also the right to protest, because
Yes.
often it seems as though that's a distinction. We support the right to protest, but perhaps we're still cautioning you against protesting. In this situation, when you look at the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are you saying that you are not in support of his presidency? Do you think he has failed, and that is why that is what's led to this situation where a 10-day protest is just around the corner?
Yes, right from the beginning we've been saying, once they said subsidies were dead, we was like, there's nowhere in the world that you wouldn't have this kind of situation. There was an article where said that the way you are going to, the whole political class is going to move us and the whole country. It is not those who are protesting or who want to protest that is endangering the polity, it's the government policies. You cannot remove subsidies like that anywhere. Even in England or America or the richest countries in the world, if you remove the subsidies in England today, within 2 weeks, you will find the same protests come out. So for us to say, no, people should remain hungry, it's totally unfair. And
so you do think that the presidency is failing the people at this point?
Definitely.
You're not in support of the presidency?
Definitely, because we believe that he's being superficial. He should restructure the economy. We have an economy where it's just a processing, it's a colonial economy, I would say, because majority of people are just trading, retail. We have 30% of our employment and income coming from agriculture. We have another 40% from retail. Now, government after government, what have you done to change the fundamentals of the economy? You understand? And Afenifere has said, look, for us to get manufacturing jobs, which is required, you understand? If you look at the economic history of most countries, you realize that you develop a railway system because the railway system builds industrialization. Have agreed, You understand? Instead of this north-south, have east. Both economical, both economic and political restructuring, and we've been pushing it. And all he's done is give 100,000 families these palliatives, not means tested, and we've had this over and over and over. But I think President Tinubu was so sure that he could go where no other government has gone. As bad as General Buhari was, there was an interview, they asked him that, are you going to push these policies? And he said, I can't do it tomorrow.
Are you supporting?
So Afeneu Ferry is on the side of the people. If the people says they want to go out there, yes, they should. Do you support Tinubu? No. Why would we support? Like, Afeneu Ferry stands for restructuring of everything. The political restructuring, the restructuring of the country entirely. Something they are pushing, something Tinubu was also pretending to be part of. Then they dragged them into APC. And then 8 years pass, they restructure Nigeria to their own taste, which is like the rich versus the haves and versus the have-nots. Yeah, that's what they have made Nigeria, so to say. And why is Tinubu not talking to you? I mean, he's been meeting a lot of people, and they have been the one coming to tell you. Tinubu said, oh, he's so concerned. Oh, he said, oh, he loved this country. He loved the people. Oh, he knows you are hungry, blah, blah, blah. Why is he not saying that to you? Because the vegetable is demented. Put them in front of Rufai. Remove Abati. Bring, what's that lady's name again? That other lady. Joy something, I don't know. Yeah, put this man in front of these guys and let them question him and let him tell you what he is doing. I mean, you can try that. This SDP party chairman is suggesting it, and I think it's a good idea.
We told Mr. President that taking a decision without proper calculation will lead to undesired consequences. These are the consequences we are talking about that they are trying to prevent at the last minute. And the factors are extremely very clear. The level of poverty, nobody can give you the accurate statistic of what it is. The level of unemployment, nobody can give you accurate statistic of what it is. Now, the level of hunger that have enveloped the country, the food supply chain have been cut off tremendously. And that is why the foodstuff have gone to the roof. Now, if you compare this with what people are earning and what people are struggling to do to keep life going, you know that these are almost inevitable. The palliative processes the government have brought in have no any major effects. Recently, I saw the distribution of 20 trailers of rice to almost all the states of the Federation. It cannot take care of Nyanya alone if you distribute it in Abuja today. So what they need to do at the period that we are, the farming season period, I expect strategic intervention from the government. But number one, what I expect this president should do as the number one citizen is to address the country. This is my first expectation.
He should address it like a nationwide address.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, my own advice to him as somebody who knows him is for him to address the nation. All other things are secondary layers.
What would that do to the agitation?
Let me tell you what it will do. People are angry because so many perceptions have been created out there. The president has been caged out. Nobody reached out to him. You hear it from stakeholders, from senators, from so many other groups that nobody has access to, including his ministers. He needs to clear this perception that no, Nigerians, I know what is going on. I have access to all their complaints. I will address it. This is what I'm going to do. A, B, C, D. This is the time of implementation. This is what I expect from the president. Relying on the second layers of dishing out information at this critical time is not advisable for him. He is the number one stakeholder. He is the one to bear the brunt. He is the one who applied for the job. He is the one who is going to correct the problem. So he needs to address the nation beyond any other thing. I'm happy the traditional rulers and others are intervening. I'm happy the security agencies are coming up, are doing thorough investigation, coming up with some people who they identify as organizers. So if they know the organizers, what they need to do as a government is a quick intervention. Sit down with them, dialogue with them, find out what the problems are. And of course, if there are criminal elements that will hijack the process, the essence of having security all over the world is to create deterrence. That is the only reason why we have army, we have SSF, we have police, is simply to create deterrence, to deal with extreme elements who don't believe in a simple way of doing things.
And I'd like to ask you, because the role of the military has come out to say they will not allow a breakdown of law and order. Is it constitutional? Would it be right to see the military on the road on that day? And what kind of messaging will it, because there are constitutionally guaranteed role of the different strata and different layers.
We told Mr. President.
Not disturb, all right. Figure out. Let the military threaten and issue threat. Let DSS make threat. They said they know the organizers, okay? So they are going to arrest them. Abi? So they said they know those who want to come and cause problem. Go and arrest those who want to cause problem. But saying that you will stop a protest, we've heard that before, okay? So everybody will make this threat until the evening of July 31st. Then everybody will go to bed, looking forward to what's going to happen tomorrow. And it will happen. So you don't worry, okay? So their job is to protect those who are going to be coming out, right? The Northerners made this video. The middle class, as they have now come to notice, is dying and drying up. Businesses are packing up in northern Nigeria. And for the first time, they kind of feel like, it's like living in, a sort of outside this, space. And then you just realize that, something don't happen to us. So where is this? They don't finish. They're not there again. All these places, where are these people? They don't leave this country. So they made a video.
Yo, guys, wai kuna ganin abin da nake gani kuwa? Na ga Domino's Pizza na kan Zurot sun rufe. Na dan ƙara gaba kadan na ga Chicken Republic su ma sun tashi sun rufe. Na dan ƙara gaba kadan na ga Games na cikin Shoprite sun tafi. Su kansu Shoprite na Ado Bayero Mall sun tafi. Wannan red flag ne, as an economics student, wannan ba abu ne ba mai kyau for any economy. What this will tell you is that our middle class is shrinking. Babu middle class yanzu da yawa a Nigeria. Kuma middle class su ne drivers na duk wani great economy. Amma mu namu kullum shrinking yake saboda ku duba minimum wage da rashin abin yi da unemployment ya yi yawa. Ya kamata gwamnatin jihohi su kula.
So they are noticing and they are asking questions. Hey, see all this place is so dry. People don't even come here anymore. This place used to be so busy. People were like, more things have changed though. What is going on? You got this wow. Right? But talking about disruptors. There's a flashback video, a throwback video I'm going to share with us now. That the people responsible for the violence and the disruption of any forms of protest or so has always been the government, the police, and others like that. During the NSAS protest, they were using police vehicles to mobilize thugs. They were not hiding it. Thugs, the police, they carry criminals and load them, go where people are protesting to go and cause problems so that the police can now shoot tear gas and say, oh, the violence has turned to this. I'll show you the video. This was from NSAS 4 years ago.
This motor. This country don't cast. This country don't cast. Police they follow after talk. Police motor. This country don't cast. This country don't cast. Police they follow after talk. That's how make.
I just thought I should remind you, because when you join their bandwagon and you start screaming, right, like a castrated goat, they want to ban Nigeria. These people want to ban Nigeria. When you they blitz like a castrated goat. The people that want to ban Nigeria, the people that want to ban Nigeria have been the same people that have been burning Nigeria. But you are just so dumb to help them repeat all the nonsense. Abi? See, EndSARS, they keep people, they destroy big places, they burn places. Olori Buruku Aranyi, we know those who were responsible. That is why the people responsible have never been punished, and they will never be punished. Just so you know. So there will always be record. Let's go to that bro. I call us one Nigeria. We are not one, but please don't take offense in most of what he says. Okay, this is a one Nigerianist, right? But at the same time, he's talking to me and you, partly too.
Now, guys, listen very carefully. If you are a Nigerian and you are living in the diaspora, whether you're living in America, Asia, South America, Europe, England, UK, wherever you are across the world, this is a call for all patriotic Nigerians in the diaspora. You still believe in this nation. The truth is this: what is happening in Nigeria is going to bite you wherever you are across the world. As long as you're a black man and as long as you're a Nigerian, what is going on in Nigeria is going to affect you one way or the other, directly or indirectly. Even if it's not affecting you that much, your family is still here. So this is me calling on all Nigerians across the world. We have more than 100,000 of you across the world. So we want you to start protesting. The End Bad Governance, as you know, is coming in on the 1st of August. So if you are in Nigeria, and begin to march to the consulate of your country, wherever you are across the world. You need to protest alongside us. We need all the voice that we can get. We need all the support that we can get. So this is a call. Make sure you share this video. Share it to all the guys in the diaspora. As Nigerians, we are one country. We are one people. You need to lend your voice right now. End Bad Governance in Nigeria is the hashtag. 1st of August. Start planning immediately. All right? Thank you.
Yes, we are. I don't see my people say, you never see me protest, Baba, don't worry. There's something that something I'm going to remind you of. I know a lot of you are talking from a place of disappointment. So many disappointments. You don't want to you don't want to invest in this only for it to get all messed up after a few days. I understand. I do. I just don't want you to say never. Never say never. Okay? This could be the moment. Okay? This could be that moment that you'll be like, is this really happening? You get what I mean? Like, oh my God, are these people conceding? Are they compromising their non-negotiable Nigeria? They told us Nigeria is non-negotiable, so they are negotiating. But just before una begin, they use your conspiracy or the conjure the theory later, because this thing is really, really going to be loud. I promise you, it's going to be loud. The only thing I can't promise you is how long will it last? Will it be effective? It will be effective only if it lasts. But if anybody tells you that it's not going to happen, they are not telling you the truth. I do not want you to wake up tomorrow when the whole thing begins, and then you begin to say, you are suspecting that Natif Nugo planned this protest. I think saying that he planned. It's true. That man, maybe he planned this protest so that he can restructure Nigeria. We know all of you with the smoke latrine. Are you with me? Those of you that will go and put your nose and everything inside there, the soak away or latrine to get high. You see this druggie, if he has to kill everyone just to keep power, he will do it, but he can't. He can't. A lot of people you are seeing around him now making mouth, making noise on social media, on their media, on TV, trying to change the narrative, issuing different threats. They are going to leave him. Yeah, they're going to leave him. Some of you have no idea yet. See, they are now talking about the organizers. Who are the leaders of the protest? They are looking for leaders. So they won't believe what is going to happen. And I am saying this, not because I know the organizer anywhere or anybody anywhere, because there's no real organizers than those you know who are actually mobilizing. Sowore can be, you can even present Sowore as the leader of this because he's the most prominent pusher for typical Nigerians. Una go find means of denying him that, because to you, he's not looking for attention now. Now, when the whole thing starts, I wanna start making videos.